Hey y'all, what's up? JamiThatsMe here. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back to the channel. Make sure you guys are coming into the video. You guys are liking the video. We are going to go ahead and get into reviewing Basketball Wives episode 2. We're doing LA as well as Orlando. Okay? So make sure that you guys are coming on in, liking the video and all of that great jazz. So let's go ahead and let's get started. Hey, babe. Let me know that you guys can hear me. Let me see if I could check. I think okay. I think y'all can. Okay. Yeah. I think the audio is good. Okay. What's up, everybody? What's up going on? Hey, baby Trisha. What's up, Flora? What's up, Sierra? What's up, Sybil? What's up, Anna? All the way from China, honey. What's up going on? What's up, H Bippy? What's up going on? Hey, y'all. Hey, Asia. Hey, Melba. What's up, Sanithia? What's going on? What's up? All right, y'all. So let's just hop right on into it, okay? Basketball Wives, we're going to start with LA. We'll finish up with Orlando, but we'll start with LA. This second episode, Shawnee O'Neal decides that she's a girl. First of all, her name will always be stapled as O'Neal when it's really given Henderson, okay? It's like me calling Melody Holt when it's really given Cherie, and it's just it's hard. Okay. I'm working on it. All right. But Shawnee O'Neal Henderson decided that she was going to come to the show for a little bit, spend some time with the girls. Although she went out there to Orlando first, she's out here in LA. Okay. She links up with Evelyn. And what we're learning is that Shawnee is receiving some type of Women of Excellence award or whatever. So she's gearing up for that. That's the reason why she's in LA to begin with. Okay. I hope that this system is not lagging. Because sometimes this system be giving every bit of lag, girl. I should have used my other software today, but it's okay. Anywho, so Evelyn tells Shawnee about Vanessa. Y'all know Vanessa and Evelyn got into it on last week. Okay, Vanessa kept her foot on Evelyn's neck, but baby, the way that Brooke came and drugged the hell out of her, girl, listen. The way that Brooke came at the end of the episode and got Miss Vanessa together, I'm like, Vanessa, if you're gonna come on this show, you got to come on this show to where we on your side, okay? Because I feel like we oftentimes root for the newcomers. At least I do. So, girl, give me something to go off of instead of having me over here leaning on the side of Miss Evelyn, okay, and Brooke them, okay? Come, give me something to work with, girl. You ain't giving me to work with, girl, because everything people telling you, they ain't wrong. So Evelyn tells Shawnee about Vanessa labeling her as a homewrecker. Evelyn says that it's a lie, and if it was true, she would accept it as her karma, but it's not. And I'm over here like, Evelyn, and that's another lie. Okay, the lie detector test determined that that was a lie. Okay, another one, because I refuse to believe that you would accept that as your karma. I just refuse to believe. Okay, I would accept that as my karma. Like, girl, you didn't even want to. Anyway, Evelyn. Anywho, she does go on to say that she kind of feel bad for the lady because Jackie told her about her husband cheating on her and all of that. So she probably got a whole lot going on. So she feels bad for her. She just didn't want her coming at her the way that she did. So we see Jackie meet up with Vanessa because Jackie always got to pretend like she trying to get her weight in check and she trying to work out or whatever it is. So that's why she linking up with Vanessa. Jackie says that she was surprised at the issue that Vanessa had with Evelyn. And Vanessa says that she doesn't like side chicks and women who don't respect families. And I feel like that's fine and that's okay for you to not like, but I don't feel like you should overstep your boundaries when it comes to your own friend and how she feels about the situation. I don't think that's right. I don't think that's fair. I feel like you're putting your friend in a very uncomfortable space when you do shit like that. So, girl, as a friend, I probably would have had to check you, especially if it's a situation that was many years ago, okay, like 10 years ago, and you want to bring this up and try to use my stuff as leverage for you to attack somebody else. I don't know if I would like that. I mean, I can see if I still don't like this BIT 10 years later, but if I've moved past that, you've had more recent events to take place in your life. So why are you not using that as your claim to fame? Why are you not talking about those very things? You know what I'm saying? I don't like that. I don't like that, girl. Like, your husband legit just cheated on you in 2020. Let's get into those things, okay? Let's see the interaction between you and your husband. What you got going on over there instead of you reaching back, digging deep 10 years ago about something that ain't even got shit to do with you. I can't. So, anywho, Vanessa says that she doesn't like side chicks and women who doesn't respect families. And Jackie asked if she can move forward. And Vanessa says, I mean, we can have a conversation. So we'll just have to see how that plays out. We can have a conversation. Let's fast forward. Jennifer and Christian, because that's the boo name. I had to catch his name because I wasn't sure what his name is. I do think that her man is a very handsome man. I will give him that. I do feel like Christian is questionable because he is a younger guy, right? And it's not oftentimes that we see a younger guy really go for an older woman. You know what I'm saying? Not as much as we see older men go for younger women. So that's that. In addition to her not doing a good job at choosing and picking her men, it kind of makes you question like his like agenda when it comes to her. But I think he's attractive. I will say, he's a handsome young man. Questionable because I mean, Jen don't pick him right. So we'll have to see how that's gonna play out. But she does tell him about Evelyn's party and how everything went and how she's at a place where she just want peace. So if these ladies ain't trying to bring no peace to her life, she moving the fuck on. And I can't really blame Jen on that, but you want to have peace. But I kind of feel like Jen, peace would have been you not telling Brooke what Vanessa said and act like that ain't got nothing to do with me. I was gonna let Vanessa tell it whenever she was ready to tell it to you. You know what I'm saying? So you kind of did put yourself into it just a little bit. But anyway, girl. So what else is going on? All right. Evelyn and Levon. Evelyn is in her. I don't know what she is, girl. I'm like, Evelyn, is this your office? You got an office? So you doing what you got an office for? But anyway, so Evelyn on the phone with her fiance, he calls her. Levon is ready to get the ball rolling when it comes to the wedding. Evelyn dragging her feet like a mother because she's not ready for that. She's saying that she has a bit of anxiety when it comes to it. I don't know why Evelyn. I mean, I just think that Evelyn high key enjoys being a single woman, but wants a piece of a commitment, wanting to have that love from a man whenever she wants to reach out to him. You know what I'm saying? But primarily likes to operate in the space of being single. I don't even think it's. I'm not her, so I don't know. I would want to say that it ain't got nothing to do with Chad. Because that marriage was only but so long, but then we know that she was also engaged to Carl, and that didn't go nowhere. So she's just feeling the pressure and the anxiety. But what I honestly think, y'all, I feel like Evelyn don't like that man like that. Evelyn does not like that man like that. The way that they met is very uncommon to how she's probably used to meeting her men. He's not an athlete, from my understanding. And he's just not like the bad boys that she's used to dating. I do think that where she is in her life and who Levon is, I think that this may be who she needs. Yes, I do think this may be who Evelyn needs, but she don't like him like I just feel like she not all the way there. I can see him being in love with her. They always say, girl, listen, you get you a man that love you more than you love him. Hello, that's what they say. But I don't know. I don't want to. I won't want nobody to give nobody that love them to death, literally. But anyway, I can see him loving her more than she loves him. I can see it. He just seemed like he's a really good guy. He may be like a really nice guy. That's not something we're used to Evelyn really getting. You know what I'm saying? Evelyn strikes me as a person that wants to argue sometimes with her man and like, bicker or whatever. And he might be like, we don't even got to do all that. Like, we could just talk. It don't have to be a yelling match. You know what I'm saying? When we have a misunderstanding, we could just sit down and have a conversation. So I don't know. It makes me question if Evelyn really ready for a Levon, you know but I know she ain't used to a Levon. And that's what I think ultimately it is. And this man said, well, basically, he understands where she's coming from. He understands. He says, I think I need to fly out there. How about I fly out there so we really can assess some things and see what's really going on? Okay, so that's hey, listen, this man ready to hop on a flight at any moment to come out there. Evelyn, I don't know, girl. You might want to think about this. Now, see, when I went over there to her Instagram, I ain't see no pictures of Levon. I think they might be still following each other, but I really feel like they may have broken up in this past year. Like earlier, I feel like somewhere before the premiere of this show, maybe during the summer, I really feel like while Tamar and her man were separating, so was Levon and Evelyn, because Evelyn's not ready. And I also feel like with a man like Levon, I feel like he ain't gonna, I don't know, y'all, I could be wrong. But I just feel like Levon, he strikes me as a no sense type of guy. And he's not going to allow you to waste his time much longer. So if this isn't what you really want, that's okay. You know what I'm saying? Like he seems like the type that'll take his hurt on the front end and not the back end. Like I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna cut my losses now, because I wouldn't want you to go on to do something you wouldn't want to do. Then you resenting me or whatever the case is. Like I feel like that's what she need, but I don't think that's what she gonna get. Okay, because that's just how she is. All right. Now, Brooke and Evelyn decided they finna link up, and Evelyn invited Brittany Renner to come along because Evelyn just really feels like, oh, Brittany reminds me so much of myself. Like, girl, we like the same person or whatever. I could truly, truly relate to her. That's what she say. Okay. I don't really see the correlation. I don't see what Evelyn sees in herself when it comes to Brittany. Is it because Brittany said that she smashed on all these dudes, and then we know your history was smashing on dudes? Like, is that what it is? Because I don't see the connection there. But okay. So Brittany, Evelyn says to her when she gets there that we need to change the narrative on how people see us or something like that. And Brittany like, okay, bitch, like that's cool or whatever, girl. But I mean, at the end of the day, honey, I'm over here just trying to live my motherfucking life and be honest. Because that's the only thing that I know how to do. Because at the end of the day, these people gonna think and do whatever it is that they want to do, no matter what the hell I tell them. So, girl, I'm gonna be in a world of turmoil trying to live up to whatever expectations and narrative that they do have, or anything. You know what I'm saying? Whether I'm trying to change it or they got a new one of me, like, girl, I'm just gonna do me. That's what I kind of like about Brittany. Brittany just gonna do her. You could fix your image all day long, bitch. And that's the gag for me, Evelyn. You be over here trying, you done changed your images. I don't know how many times since your ass have been on this show. And you have always given us the true, authentic fuck Evelyn Lozada. So I don't even know why at this point you even trying to change. You might as well stand in your shit. In all honesty, you might as well just stand in it like this is who I am. I'm full of shit. You know what I'm saying? I drag the girls. I think I'm better than them. My hair is more silkier than theirs. So I could say whatever the hell it is I want to say about them and all of that. Cause she definitely was over there dragging Miss Vanessa and that hair, them bangs and that hair. And I was kind of with her a little bit on the styling of the hair. But anyway, yeah, Evelyn. Okay, you over there trying to change narratives and you be over here switching lanes, but still ain't going no damn. We're still at the same speed. But anyway, girl, let's see what else we got going on. Brittany talks about co-parenting her son. This was kind of interesting because how the media made it seem, because I never really dug a whole lot deep into Brittany, but I always assumed that Brittany went after her baby daddy and got pregnant by him. But what it sounds like is that Brittany was saying she threw an event that her baby daddy flew out to attend. So it was like he was seeking her while people were trying to make it seem like she was the one seeking him. He was the one that was kind of coming after her. Okay. Then they had a relationship. Then she got pregnant by him. Of course, I believe she might be 6 years older than him. And, they have a baby. And right now, it's not working out. I think they may have broken up 2 years after the baby was here because he wasn't the same person that he showed her to be in the very beginning. Duh, girl, that's how I go. Show you one way, and then girl, just be something completely different. So that's how I go, ma'am. So they're not dating, of course. They're just co-parenting, but it is a bit rough. And I don't know if the man may have resentment because she chose to leave him. So it makes co-parenting very difficult for her. I'm not sure what their issue is, but that's what Brittany is saying. Okay. Now, Shawnee and Evelyn. Evelyn goes to talk. No, Evelyn's about to get her award, okay, and give her speech, and then, or at least Shawnee is, and then Evelyn comes, and that's when she opens up to Shawnee and talks to her about Levon and how what I didn't know, Shawnee and her husband Keon did the premarital counseling for Evelyn and this man. I was kind of surprised to hear that because I was like, oh wow, like oh, this is getting serious for real. So y'all was really getting that close. But this is when Evelyn lets her know that she has anxiety, but she admits that she is questioning how she feels about him. And that's what I was saying from the beginning. The moment that she was feeling like she was having anxiety and she was a little hesitant, I'm like, she don't feel that way about you. She don't feel about you how she felt about Chad. I feel like Chad, she had a genuine connection, care, love, all of that for Chad Ochocinco. And you could just see it with the chemistry, the interactions. Like, he really made her happy until he didn't. With Carl, I don't think we really got to see him on television. And Carl's personality, I don't know a whole lot about him, but I do feel like he might be a standoffish kind of guy. I do feel like that relationship was heavily motivated by money for her to want to be with him. But I don't think that she was as into Carl as she was into Chad. And she about would have followed Chad off a damn cliff. Now I understand what happened in the vehicle. Once it went viral, of course she had to stand up and divorce him. But had nobody known what happened in that vehicle, she would still be married to Chad much longer. I don't know if they'll be married today, but she would have been married to him for a few years, putting up with his stuff. I mean, she was still communicating with his family even after the fact. So I just don't think she's into Levon like that. So when she admitted that she questions her feelings, I'm like, that sounds about right. Because if you were so sure, you would have, you know what I'm saying? And then maybe it seems like it's too soon. I don't know how long they've been together, like a year. I feel like the show and stuff was filmed maybe last year and then it dropped earlier this year. So I feel like she may have been engaged for a few months by the time we actually saw it. Maybe it hasn't been a full year yet, but she ain't 100% by that band. Anywho, Jackie. Jackie shows up to this event. She lets Evelyn know about Vanessa wanting to meet up with her. She's open to it. Evelyn says that she should be open to it, okay? Because ain't nobody do shit to her. So, right? So she should be open to having a conversation. She says that she can move past it, but she's not going to be nobody's friend. That's fine. I don't even see how you Brooke's friend, okay? So, girl, that's fine. That's okay. The lady came at you wrong. It is what it is. But the primary thing I wanted to talk about, y'all, was Clayana. This is where we're introduced to the new cast member, Clayana, that clearly is going to have an issue with Brooke and also going to have an issue with Jennifer. Now, Clayana, I don't know about you. Am I tripping, or did Clayana come and she just gave us too much in like less than 5 minutes? Hey, girl. Hey, how y'all doing? Yeah, I'm Clayana. You're who? Okay, you're who? Okay, hey, how y'all doing? And then I don't know what Evelyn asked her, but she asked her one question. And Clayana just went into talking about her daughter, her ex, so whoever he like, her relocating there and all this. And I'm like, damn, it's somebody. She giving too much information so soon. She talking to, I don't know, it was just something off about her for me. I just kind of felt like she's giving all of the tea in the first episode as if she ain't booked. As if she's not gonna be booking any more scenes with nobody or something. I don't know. It was just real weird. I was like, I don't know. It's something about this lady. She just telling all her business, then talking about her daughter, how her daughter feel, and this and that. And I'm just like, you don't even know these ladies. You know what I'm saying? It was just weird. But okay, Clayana girl, we got our good eye on you. Vanessa. Vanessa still tells her friend, she meets with somebody and she's still over there talking to them about how, I don't know if that was her friend or her sister. I don't know who the lady was to her. But she was just talking about how she still be over there tracking her husband. Vanessa, baby, America does not have time. Okay? I can't. I just can't live that type of life, Vanessa. I'm not there with you, girl. I just can't live my life tracking my man and seeing what he doing and where I can't. Okay? I mean, if you got to do all that, just leave the man, okay? Vanessa, I just feel like she needs to let the control go. Now, I don't know, but see, I will say this. I do question if this has always been who she has been, even before her husband. I do question it. Even though she's saying like he cheated on me in 2020, I put these cameras up and I did this and I did that. And I'm like, now I think this is legit who you is, and I think you've been that person for a very long periodically time. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, Vanessa girl, this might be your last one. We need to swap Vanessa out and get somebody else on the show. Child, I can't take it. I don't know about you no more, Vanessa girl. Thank you so much, Jamie, for the super chat. When Evelyn hugged Shawnee after the speech, she whispered, "You're gonna hate her." Ooh, did I miss that? I did. I wonder what else Clay was saying. LOL. Thank you so much for the super chat. Listen, she probably is gonna hate her because she just talked too much. She was just giving too much. I don't know. I'm wondering if she's like a Royce or something. That's the person that came to my head when I thought about Clayana. I don't know, but yeah, something's off about her. What else? Brooke and Evelyn. So they talking about Brittany, okay? So Brooke and Evelyn, they're having a conversation. They're talking about Brittany being caught out with Shaq. And I guess this was leaked to the blogs and stuff. So that was a whole different thing. Okay. So they're talking about her being out with Shaq. I feel like they think it's not a good look. But my thing is this: Shaq and Shani has been divorced for years. Y'all are killing me softly because y'all really think this man is not going to run into other people in the same industry. Because of course he was in basketball, but now Shaq has kind of migrated a little bit over into, the entertainment world. So it's like, I mean, he gonna run across the same damn people. Like Shani ain't gonna be able to keep him to herself forever. Like y'all putting 20 on damn 10. So Evelyn talking about girl code, and I'm like, why the hell is we talking about girl code when Brittany don't even know Shani like that? Like, what are you saying? I'm confused. And all right. Okay, girl. So Shawnee, and honestly, again, I feel like Shawnee don't even give a damn. Only for us to see later on that Shawnee don't give a damn because Shawnee like, girl, I'm married. Okay. And the gag is I've been divorced from this man over 10 years or however long. And he was a thought when I was with him, and he's a thought afterwards. And why the hell should I give a damn? That's on him. Okay. I didn't use him for what I could use him for. Hello? Okay. And I got my come up over here with using this show. But anywho, so that's that. Jennifer shows up, hugs on Jackie because they getting ready to have this whole little lady dinner or whatever. I think Shawnee invited everybody to. Jennifer shows up. She goes over to Jackie like, "Hey, Jackie, they had their differences last season. Who hasn't Jackie had issues with?" So they had their differences. They hug on each other. Jackie kills me so fucking much sometimes because she's acting like she could be a bigger person and she could move on. But when Jen comes over there, she's like, I get a hug. It's like, Jackie, stop being dramatic, bitch. Because you about to set y'all back. Just get a girl a hug and let her go on about her business. And Jen was like, well, bitch, I ain't got no issue with you, girl. That's you with the issue. I just came to speak to you. Like, it's really nothing for me, girl. Okay? So she finna go sit down. And then Jackie says, I appreciate Jennifer giving me this hug. And I appreciate it because that lets me know that Jennifer is taking the accountability for her actions last year. No, the hell that's not. That's not what that means. Bitch, that means I'm being cordial. Okay? That means I'm being a piece of extra cordial with your ass by hugging you. Hello? But that does not mean that I'm taking accountability for anything. See, this is the problem, Jay. You be putting stuff in your own head and then you be getting disappointed later. Like, stop that. That girl ain't take no accountability for a damn thing. Anywho, Evelyn decides that at this point, like, girl, we just want to go ahead and talk about the elephant in the room, girl. Let's go ahead and get it out there. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna ask you about Shaq. So what's really going on? And Brittany says that, girl, it really ain't no elephant in the damn room because it really ain't nothing. We cool. He's always been a person that supported me. I appreciate it. He wanted to link up. We linked up. It was what it was. I ain't got no relations with that man. So Evelyn and Jen trying to tell her that it's all about respect, and that what they say, it's about respect. um Even though Shani don't give a damn, y'all over there trying to school her on how she needs to navigate and operate in this circle when Shani does not give a damn. Or does Shani give a damn and she's just on camera having to play it down as though she does not give a damn because she's a married woman? Now, which one is it? Okay, but ultimately I was just like, who the fuck are y'all? Who are y'all? It's a bit of respect. I don't even much know this lady for me to just walk up and say, hi, I'm Brittany Renner. By the way, I went out on a date with your ex-husband. Like, who does that shit? Like, girl. And even if Brittany wanted to have that conversation with Shani, y'all didn't even give her enough time to have a conversation with Shani because she just met damn Shani. Like, that was some weird, I don't know what y'all be on. But anyway, girl. So Vanessa finally arrives, and it was messy as hell because they made sure that Vanessa was the last person in the room so that they could really get everybody's reactions to Vanessa walking in. So Vanessa says that she didn't mean to bring up the issue at Evelyn's event, right? So the conversation got started. She says, listen, girl, I just wanted you to know I ain't mean to do that. And Evelyn said, oh, but you did. So you mean to tell me that you thought bringing it up in a whole nother location was going to make it better? Like, girl, what? Girl, I chuckled. I said, that is true. That's true, girl. It wouldn't have mattered where you brought it up because it was out of line. So Evelyn, no, Vanessa says that it's an issue with my friend or whatever. So I just wanted to address that. So Evelyn says that Vanessa's friend was mortified when she found this news out. Like, you over here talking all this shit. But when I told your homegirl about you, she was mortified. She couldn't believe that you did some whole shit like that. So, girl, what's really your motive? At the end of the day, it's about the kids. So if you out here doing shit that's going to impact the kids, we're gonna have a problem. So then Evelyn starts yelling and getting loud, and then Shawnee says that's not why we're here. But I don't recall Shawnee looking directly at Evelyn when she said that. And I'm like, you need to talk to your fucking girl sitting to the left of you. Okay, because she's the one that often don't know how to manage her emotions and has never known how to manage her emotions, but be trying to come back like she's on some damn Zen type stuff. Vanessa kept the same tone with Evelyn in that moment as she started out with. She maintained the same tone, but Evelyn was the one that decided to, raise her energy. So you need to talk to your homegirl, okay? Excuse me. So Evelyn says that Vanessa crossed the line, and Vanessa says that his baby mama Amy was devastated, and Evelyn wants to act like it never happened. Okay. But then it seemed like it did happen because I don't know what Evelyn said to her. She said, "You want to act like it didn't happen," and then Evelyn said something to her like, "Okay, and it was old," or Evelyn said something to where she was confirming, in my opinion, that it did happen. But the point is, whatever it was, they have moved on from it. And now Evelyn is upset because she's like, my child is at this lady's house right now. We have no issue. You are trying to re-trigger her, and you are trying to bring up more issues for us. Like, don't do that shit. So that's where Evelyn was at with it. What else happened? So Vanessa tells Evelyn to stop calling Amy. Stop getting on the phone calling her. Evelyn's like, bitch, I'm gonna call her whenever I want to. Hello? I'm gonna do whatever I want because that's where my child's at. Okay, my son and her son have a great relationship, so I'm gonna continue to call her. Are you stupid? Who the hell are you? I don't even know you like that. For you to be telling me what the hell it is that I can do with my phone and somebody else's phone. You might control your ex-husband, baby, but you do not control this over here. All right. So I think that Vanessa definitely deserved every piece of cussing out that she was getting that night. What else? So then so Shawnee gets Evelyn up, they leave. Brooke tells Vanessa that her marbles are loose. Like, why are you doing this? Like, are you okay? So Vanessa says that she's still gonna hold that grudge. Pretty much, she's still gonna hold on to that grudge from years ago. People might think that, just because we're at a new place in our life, I'm supposed to move forward. No, I'm still gonna hold you to that standard. I'm gonna still hold you to the things that you did. And it's like, girl, if that's what we're doing, then hold your nigga to the shit that he did in 2020. Hold your nigga to the shit that he did in 2020 that has you continuing to track him till this day. Are you okay? And then you over here diving in somebody else's pond that ain't got shit to do with you from a decade ago. Do you see how stupid you look? And you want to still hold on to some shit and hold people accountable, but I have yet to hear how you held that whack ass husband of yours accountable. And I'm really disappointed as I read the hell out of you, girl, because I saw the best in you when everyone else around could only see the worst in you, girl. And now you got me over here on the wrong side of the fence, and I feel away. So yeah, I'm on you. Anywho, what else happened? So Brooke asked, and I loved it. I hate to say it. Brooke was like, but did she ask you to do that? Did she ask you to do that? No, she didn't. Well, then, why the fuck are you doing it? You don't even understand what you're doing here. Girl, she said, what Brooke told her, you got your own mother shit you need to be worried about. Bitch, why you over here dipping in this pond? I know that's right. I said, clock her. I was here for it, baby. When I tell y'all, it was giving on mute. Okay, it was giving Beyonce mute because that's literally the way Vanessa was sitting up there, like, yeah, 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 yeah. You can't say nothing. Yeah, you can't. You can't. Yeah, yeah. She clocked you. Yeah, girl. You couldn't say nothing because you knew she wasn't lying. And I wish Brooke would have had some tea on that husband that she could have threw out there her. It's real quick. Girl, you over here coming for some shit that ain't got nothing to do with you. Let's talk about how I just seen your nigga 2 weeks ago with another bitch. Like, I hate to say it, but like, girl, you doing all that tracking, but clearly you ain't tracking enough. I hate to say it, but I'm like, Miss Ma'am was definitely tripping. Why no one said anything to British when she did it last season? I don't know. I know for me, I stopped watching, so I don't know what the hell British did last season. I don't even know what British did last season, child. Um, because I surely stopped damn watching and very seen. So yeah, that's pretty much everything. Brooke did the right thing by telling Vanessa to mind her back. Yeah, I think she did too. Um, I think she did. I don't think Evelyn and Amy are friends or anything, but they're probably cordial for the kids, which is fine. I don't know. You could be right. British really should have kept quiet because look at her now. British locked up. They done sent her to jail already. Girl, let me go over here to British page. She might have somebody posted on her page to make it seem like she's still around with everybody else. British, is you locked up, girl? I don't think British locked up yet. She done posted some 3 days ago, but again, these could be old pics now. Now, British, if you is locked up, child, I don't believe that lady locked up. But if she is locked up, girl, these images and video ain't gonna hold you up much longer because people gonna start realizing that you reposting the same thing. And you are, y'all. It's embarrassing because she reposted something 3 days ago that was from July 21st. Not me clocking you just by running my mouth and then I see it in real time. Whew. Girl, this is messy, girl. What? Child, listen, I don't know if the lady locked up. I just know what I see over here on her page, okay? Um, and I just want to share my screen because that's what I like to do. Okay. So this is what I was looking at. So I'm over here like, okay, girl, she just posted this like 3 days ago. But then when I scroll down and I look a little bit more, I'm like, girl, wait, this is from July 21st. So I don't know. I don't know where British at. I don't know where that woman at. I hope she ain't locked up yet. And you could just never really tell what's going on the page for real. So I hope that she's okay. I haven't heard no news of her being locked up yet. I just saw somebody put it in the chat. So we just gonna have to wait and see what's gonna happen, girl. Either way. Okay, shout out to I think it was Baby Trisha because she stayed on it, especially when it comes to basketball wives, girl. She said that British did a live yesterday. So she is not in jail. Um, according to Miss Baby Trisha. Thank you so much for that. Okay. All right, y'all. So we're about to go ahead and get into the Basketball Wives Orlando because clearly that's the one that everybody likes the absolute most. Okay. Now we get more into Mackenzie this episode, and Mackenzie is the one that is the baby mama to Neek's boyfriend. And I don't forgot his dang on name that quick, but yeah. All right. Now, Mackenzie, we get a chance to meet her dad. I don't know if her dad is black or not. He definitely gave person of color, but I don't know, exactly what he is. But anywho, we see her talking to her dad. I believe her parents have been married for like 35 years, so she really looks up to them. Did y'all see how her daughter stalked her the hell in the face? And she was like, "Oh, she stalked me in the face." Girl, I said, I hope that's a reaction because the cameras are there. And then the daddy turned around and said that she socked him in the face a few times too. Are y'all okay? Socking who in the face? Y'all think that's cute right now? She gonna really be socking y'all ass when she get older, and it don't have to be physically either. Okay, but she would have got chin check. Go on, edit that out. Okay. Now I play with you on a lot of things, but what I'm not gonna do is play with you on that. You think you gonna bop me and you gonna get bop 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 back. Hello? I don't play like that. I don't play with children like that, okay? Anywho, so Mackenzie is dating, but she don't want to tell nobody who her ex is dating. Talking about she trying to keep it on the low, so don't nobody know. Okay, because these girls over here in this circle, they full of drama and they messy. You know what I'm saying? They'll get all up in your business with theirs, you know? And I'm over here like, Mackenzie, baby, you're not going to be able to keep that under wraps for too much longer. Okay. And I do feel like whoever you are dating, in my personal, I feel like he's a filler person for you. And now that I know who he is, I feel like you're a filler person for him as well. I just do. Like, I think that you two are making a connection with each other because you likely, possibly can't be with who you really want to be with. And that might make for a great relationship over time. Who knows? But we'll get into some things. Like, although I feel like when it comes to Danielle, because we meet the new girl, Danielle, you got some things with you too. But I also feel like if you wanted to kind of be back with that baby daddy, you could. You know what I'm saying? I feel like you could, but you don't want to. But then at the same time, you're a bit jealous of the fact that he is kind of moving on a bit. You know what I'm saying? Even though you probably left him for him to suffer, but he's not necessarily suffering how you want him to. But yeah, y'all need to figure that out. But let's keep going. Morgan decided she's gonna throw her daughter a birthday party. Super cute. Her daughter's like 12 years old, so she throws her this little cute birthday party, and that's where we end up meeting Danielle Miller, who's the ex fiance of Rashad Vaughn, and they have like two kids together. I think it's a boy and a girl, but they have two kids together. Not sure how long they were together because it sounds like they may have been together since college. Don't quote me on that, but that's kind of what it sounds like. They may have been together since college, a pretty long time. Now, Morgan tells Danielle about the link up that she had with Ashley. Y'all know they sat down that night before. Morgan got in Ashley because what Ashley sent over there is supposed to be the friend of Morgan's now. All right, bringing other women around her men. And in addition to that, still supposed to be the friend of Morgan. But you over there having full blown conversations with her ex and his new boo about her. That ain't no friend. And I would not want to have anything to do with her because I would feel like whatever I share with you, whatever you witness, you know what I'm saying? You're likely gonna go over there and tell them. And I couldn't have that either. So, anywho, Morgan says that Ashley always got smoke for her. And I'm like, that's not true, Morgan. Morgan, you have smoke for everyone on the show, except for Megan. You know what I'm saying? At the table, you just blew right past the fact that Megan went on a few dates with your man. You know, but outside of that, like, girl, I don't think Ashley always has smoke for you. It's the other way around. I think Ashley is trying to put smoke out. Okay. I think Ashley is trying to get somewhere to get to a place where she can breathe because there's so much damn smoke. Okay. Nika arrives and she brings both kids, which was cute, super cute. She brings her son and she also brings Mackenzie's son as well, because obviously the two boys look like they're about close in age and have a great relationship. So that was cool. So when they over there talking, Danielle is listening to Neat talk about how she bringing the babies, and she thought, "Well, girl, who babies did you bring?" She's like, "Oh, mine." And you know what I'm saying, Mackenzie's and Dwayne or whatever his name is, they kids together. And she was like, "Oh, that's you, okay." What, got it. So then Nika's like, "What you talking about?" And then that's when Danielle lets her know, like, "Oh, that's the bitch that's fucking my baby daddy." I said, "Ooh." Listen to me, Linda. This is why this show, in my opinion, is good. This show is good because all of these ladies are somehow connected. I feel like the only person that's not necessarily connected, and maybe it'll show up later, is Mulan. Mulan, I mean, I know she got like a little history with Ashley or whatever, and maybe that'll show up later at a later time. But I feel like everybody is interwoven with each other some type of way where they have like a long history, likely even before the show. So I'm like, this is good. This is kind of like genuine, like, yes, instead of y'all just picking these random chicks and then forcing them to come together and then put a show together like it's supposed to just hit, right? And I feel like Wags was like that a little bit too. I feel like some of the ladies like actually knew each other from previous circles and stuff. So that's what make this show good. What else happened? So Morgan tells Danielle about the link up with Ashley. Morgan says that Ashley always got smoke for her. I disagree. This is when Neek and Danielle meet. Danielle airs it out. Even though Mackenzie was trying to keep it under wraps, Danielle was like, she's smashing my baby daddy, period. Okay. Now Danielle says that Mackenzie been telling everybody that she's in love, but she just met the man 3 months ago. And I'm like, well, which one is it? Because at one moment you said that she met the man 3 months ago, and then you turned around and said something about 5 months ago, meaning that there could have been possibly some overlap between you and her. So which one is it? Either way, I mean, I guess it don't take long for people to really fall in love with somebody else, you know. Maybe she is in love. Maybe she's a hopeless romantic girl. So anywho, Morgan asked if Danielle would be open to co-parenting with Mackenzie. And Danielle said, hell no. She said, I'm not co-parenting with no hello, I'm not co-parenting with no hope that he ain't put no ring on. And she said it like she's so confident that he would not get to that place with another woman because of, in my opinion, because of who she's been to him all these years. She don't see another woman being able to come close to getting that ring. That's the energy that I read off of Danielle. So later on, we see where Megan and Danielle end up linking up. They invited Nikki, and they also invited pregnant Lindsay, which is interesting, right? So Lindsay comes because Lindsay was the one that ended up telling Megan at the table, like, don't you got something that you need to tell Morgan? So that's the real reason that Megan invited her out. And I'm just kind of like this as the conversation goes on. Megan says that she knew Mackenzie was the mouth of the South that told them. They had already given the heads up to Lindsay and Morgan about her going on those dates because she was the only person that she talked to about that, from my understanding. Okay. And then the fact that Ashley also talks to Morgan's ex, then of course Mackenzie and Ashley has also talked about it too. So my thing is this: if you knew the information came from Mackenzie the entire time, why are you then trying to be pressed and bothered by the fact that Lindsay outed you, when technically Mackenzie had already outed you? So what's the issue? Like, I didn't understand that. I'm like, okay, why you, I mean, don't bring that pregnant lady up there for that. Gonna tell that girl something. When you had said, what you said, it really hurt my feelings. It really hurt my feelings when you had brought up the Eric situation, because you made it seem like I was a husband fucker. And I'm like, we don't know. You could be. You just didn't fuck that husband, girl. We don't know. But all right, then, bitch. Like, okay. So Lindsay was like, well, listen, at the end of the day, I wasn't trying to hurt your feelings, bitch. Okay. I was just calling the thing a thing. Haki, what she really wanted to say was the producers came to me and told me that we're going to have to talk about these. So I decided to go ahead and put this shit out on the table. All right. I ain't mean to hurt your feelings, girl. We good. We see each other. I will never do that, girl. I'm not that type of person. We good. Okay. So there's that. Lindsay does apologize, and all is well at this particular time. Now, Mackenzie met with Morgan, which was interesting. Oh, I know why they met up now. So Mackenzie met with Morgan because she felt like Morgan had an issue with her, because when they was down there at the golf club, at the golf place, she didn't like the fact that they were talking about her friend Ashley. And Morgan was like, well, girl, if you don't want to be here, there are a few exits that you can utilize. Like, get your ass up and go if you don't want to be here. Right. So Mackenzie, soon as Morgan came in, Morgan was like, oh my God, girl, you look cute. I like your makeup. Like, you look nice or whatever like that. And Mackenzie was like, yay. I mean, girl, you seem to be in a good mood. So that makes me happy. And then Morgan's like, well, should I not be in a good mood? Like, what the hell? Like, what's really going on? So then that's when Mackenzie tells her, like, girl, I just felt like you was kind of coming for me at different events, different functions, or whatever the case is. All right. So Morgan says that, listen, at the end of the day, my issue with you is that you was too quick to jump to old girl's defense instead of sitting up here and understanding all parameters of the situation. Instead of just going in it blind, like you just automatically know this woman as if she's incapable of doing the things that I said or anybody else has said that she's done. And that's my fucking problem with you, Haki. You know what I'm saying? You just jumped in and just had her back right out the gate. And so then she goes on to say, and listen, ultimately, if you really want to know, I'm not fucking with nobody that's friends with Ashley. You're friends with her. I'm friends with Danielle. So I guess you and I just can't be friends. And it's cool. I'm good with that. Like, we ain't even got to talk. Like, we good. And I was kind of in the middle because I was like, y'all still can be cool despite who y'all are friends with. Like, it doesn't have to be like that. But at the same time, if you are gonna always honestly go to bat for this person instead of understanding the overall situation, I wouldn't want to fuck with you. In addition to that, if I know that I'm not going to ultimately share things with you or let you in how you may want to be in because of your affiliation with said person, then it might not be grounds for us to be friends. We could be associates, we could be cool, and we good. Let's just I see you in pay. Like, what's up, girl? Like, it'll definitely be giving surface for sure. What else happened? So Morgan says that you basing when it came down to it, Morgan told her, listen, you basing a lot of stuff off of my reaction, but you ain't even talking about your own reactions to shit. And then Mackenzie says that she doesn't want to be in the same room. And Morgan is she said something like, I don't want to be in the same room and you're talking SHI about me because you were just talking about me the other day about this. And I just don't want to be in the same room and you're talking shit about me. Mackenzie, you can't control that. You cannot control that. Girl, you'll have some friends that you think is your friends and they'll throw shade at you in front of other people. Like, girl, like you can't control that. So why are we meeting up? You already know how Morgan is. Okay. And Morgan's just like, well, listen, bitch, listen. I ain't got no issue. It's all good. She says, I really don't want things to get sticky between us, but if it does, it's just gonna have to get stick the fuck up. Okay. And that's just what it is. All right. So we good because I don't fuck with you. Basically, like we good, we see each other. I ain't gotta really rock with you like that. But if things get a little shaky, then I'm gonna get shaky on your ass too. And that's just that. She was like, bottom line, I don't want to be friends with nobody that's friends with Ashley. I want you to remember that you said that, Morgan. I like you, girl, but I want you to hold on to what it is that you said. So Mulan got these family issues. More so, her issues are more so about her family than they are about her friends. So Mulan, her sisters, I guess her mom wasn't really a present mom, and it seemed like her sisters may be out there on their own, really. So her sisters ran away from home, got a rental car, crashed the rental car. So they got this other stuff going on. Seems like she's taking it upon herself to get her sisters, bring them down there to where she is in an effort to expose them to something new. I hope that works out for you, Milan, because, and I hope that your sisters respect you and your space enough to get it right. Because I don't know. Sometimes you can't always be Captain Save a for family because they'll leave your ass tied the hell up for real, for real. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I mean, I hope that your sister's talking a good game on the phone, but they probably just telling you whatever just so they can get down there to Orlando. And then once they get down there, they might start showing their ass. So I hope that y'all got some type of plan or something together because sometimes I feel like younger kids can be extremely entitled and ungrateful. And that's what your sisters are giving to me. So I just hope that it works out for you, girl. I don't know, girl. I guess, honey. Ashley is having this grand opening. Okay, she's having this grand opening. Megan lets Ashley know, like, hey, girl, I did invite somebody because I was told that I could bring plus multiple people. First of all, Megan, I'm sure production said that, but high key, you be giving liar to me. Okay. So I feel like ain't nobody tell you that shit. You just came up with that shit because you was gonna do what you want to do anyway, because that's just how you is. Okay. So she's like, I was told I could bring multiple people with me, girl. So guess what I'm bringing? I'm bringing Danielle, and it's really just that simple. So then Amy, not Amy, but Ashley is just like, oh, okay. Well, I mean, I only gave a plus one to you. Like, girl, we wasn't doing plus multiples. We was giving every bit of plus one, meaning you could bring this girl, this person could bring that girl, and that's it. You know what I'm saying? I don't really know this Danielle girl. I don't really fuck with her like that. But I mean, yeah, she probably can't come. But I think that Mackenzie may have said that she's cool with it. I can't remember what happened for Ashley to allow this young lady to still attend. So Danielle gets there. As soon as she get in there, baby, Mackenzie is bothered. And I'm like, are you bothered because y'all have had an exchange of words, or are you bothered because everybody is about to know exactly who you fucking with, even though you've been trying to keep it under wraps? So which one is it? Okay. So anywho, Danielle tells Ashley when she gets in there, she's like, nice to meet you, or whatever, like that. She was like, listen, girl, I'm really good friends with Morgan. You know, that's my road dog for sure. But I'm open to getting to know you for myself. You know what I'm saying? And I'm open to being judgmental about you and all of that because of me, not so much as because of somebody else. Right. And I wonder, and you know what? Morgan wasn't there to hear that though. Because my thing was, Morgan, how you gonna feel when Danielle starts to get, cooler with Ashley if that's what she wants? How you gonna feel? Are you gonna stop with Danielle because she cool with Ashley? And I hate that because I think they have a good friendship. I like the dynamics of Danielle and Morgan. I like their friendship. But I feel like somebody could possibly come in between that. Okay. We gonna see how it play out, girl. I don't know. I like the friendship so far, honey. So Megan ends up busting out. She's just like, listen, okay, we doing all this cute little chat. I don't give a damn about that. You and Mackenzie need to go ahead and have a talk. And then you'll say, bitch, I'm not talking to no side chicks. Okay. You go, Mackenzie, when he said that you was gonna say that. And then you'll say, well, bitch, I'm glad that he told you. Matter of fact, he should have warned your ass if you ask me. Period. Okay. And then Mackenzie was like, well, I'm not a side chick. Okay. Side chicks are people that, mess with other people when they're like involved with someone. And I've never done that. And then Danielle was like, you sure you want to bet? Do you want to bet, bitch? Because I'll show you the receipt. Do you want to see the receipts? Come on, Mariah. Do you want to see the receipts? Because I got the receipts. Are you sure? So they're going back and forth. And then I think Danielle pulled out her phone and started scrolling, showing like the text messages between them. Like, see, you see that RV right there? Like, yeah, yeah. We talk to each other every day. Yeah. So then Mackenzie was like, I mean, you guys have kids together. Like, I would expect you guys to have a conversation like every day. Like, duh. And then Danielle was like, BITCH, girl, you was in the same position as me last year with Neek. While you were talking, because did she legit not try to label Neek as a side chick? Yes, she did. She did try to label Neek as a side chick. When Neek had that conversation, and Neek had to go ahead and let her know, like, girl, listen, I don't know what was happening. Like, I only go off for what he told me. And what he made it seem like to me was y'all was not together. That ain't got shit to do with me. Okay. Your beef gonna have to be with him. And it's just so interesting how that karma came back and spun the block on your ass so quick, because now you are in the situation as Neek, where you're feeling the need to clear your name and make sure people know that you're not no side chick. But baby, Danielle was on your ass. Danielle was on that ass. And I was here for Danielle. Not even gonna hold you. I was here for her. What else happened? Oh, Mackenzie wants to actually have she wants to have that grown-up conversation with Danielle. I don't see that happening. Danielle is not featuring her at all. I still feel like this. The issue is your man. The issue is often the men. Okay. Now I understand the men are not on the show, so you got to come at the lady or whatever the case may be or whatever. But it's really on him, and I feel like y'all should have a conversation to make sure that there was not any overlap. So understand, just like Neek and Mackenzie had to have that grown woman conversation, I feel like there's nothing wrong with Danielle and Mackenzie having that same type of conversation, because in that conversation, Danielle may find out that Mackenzie knew nothing about her. And then Mackenzie may find out that they still were very well still messing with each other and may still be. You know what I'm saying? So y'all might need to have that conversation instead of being so upset with her when it's really him. So later on, we see where Morgan and Danielle have their talk. They have a conversation, and Danielle pretty much gives her the update about Ashley's event and how she thinks Ashley seems like a nice person and this, that, and the other. Morgan seemed to be a little disappointed that that's what Danielle said. So I'm like, are you going to write your girl off? No, you're not. You're not. I like you, Morgan, but I am noticing that you don't keep that same energy with everybody. And I think that you just don't keep that same energy with people that you find value in when it comes to the friendships. You know what I'm saying? So clearly you see no value in the Mackenzie. So you wrote her off. Now, Danielle gets emotional when she talks about, the back and forth between she and Mackenzie and talk about that man. And she's really sad and she's crying, y'all. And she's crying because she sacrificed so much of her life for this man. Like, she used to play basketball. She was on her own career path. She ended up going overseas with him. And not only did she go overseas with him, she gave birth to one of her children over there just so he could be present and available for her delivery. I think she said she almost died giving birth overseas, wherever she was. Like, it's a lot. And it's like, you have a lot to deal with when it comes to that man. And in my opinion, I might not care about. Oh, what's up, Scotty? I'm just not seeing Scotty in the chat. What's up, Scotty? I might not care about Mackenzie myself because I do feel like Mackenzie is sneaky right along with Ashley, but at the same time, I feel like your issue, again, is with that man. Your disappointment, in my opinion, lies within yourself because of what you sacrificed so much for. You gave so much of yourself. And then what did you get on the back end? You got played. And then you cut off the engagement. Very unfortunate. Don't wish it on you at all. I hate that you had to experience that, especially as a mom of two. You probably reflect on how far you could be in your career had you just cut things off a long time ago or whatever. But I just feel like you got to place the blame where it's supposed to go. And I think that some of it goes to him. And I also feel like some of that goes to you, you know. I don't think that you should put all of that on. Like, why would you put that on Mackenzie though? Just like Mackenzie was about to put that on Neat. Like, I don't think that's right. I still like you though. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know if that was right. This is what leads Morgan to open up and talk about her own situation and co-parenting and divorcing and everything that she's been through and how Ashley was supposed to be a friend. So Morgan opened up, she's talking about everything and she gets emotional too. And I really felt bad for them because I'm like, dang, y'all, I really do feel like athletes' wives really go through a lot unless you Sierra Beach. Hello? But I feel like a lot of them really do go through a lot. Being these men's wives, being their support system, holding down the family when they're constantly away, playing games, practice, whatever the case is, and then y'all turn around and y'all treat them the way that y'all do. I don't know why they're like that. I don't know what it is. You have the audacity to already be gone so much. Okay, and expect her to keep it tight and keep it right for you, but you could be out here as loose as you want to be, even though your schedule is tight as hell and it's filled the fuck up. You could be out here doing whatever it is that you want to do. I don't like that. I think that's messed up. It was a very sad moment, but what I really liked about those two ladies was the fact that they felt comfortable enough to be open and vulnerable with each other, and they were able to relate, right? Because they both got kids by their exes who was both in basketball. They both know how it goes. One ended up marrying their man. The other one didn't even make it down the aisle with their man. So it's a lot, and it came with a ton of sacrifice. And then what do? Y'all break up with them, don't want to be with them no more. But then they go on and get in these relationships or these marriages or whatever, and it appears on the outside that they're giving that very person all of the things that they didn't give to you. That's some fucked up stuff. Because what's her name? And this is so small, it ain't even that major, but her name Danielle. I think she said somebody DM'd her and told her that, oh, he went bike riding, or he went to go do something, like, or he was on the jet skis or something with X, Y, and Z chick. And then Danielle was like, no, bitch, we don't do that. We do yachts. And it's like, probably to you. Maybe she's more adventurous. Like, you know what I'm saying? Maybe those are things that you probably wanted to do, but he didn't want to do. Like, girl, it's just a lot. It's a lot. Y'all went through a lot. I hate that. I hate that. They need that sport. They do. And then for her to cry and she's seeing these pictures, and Danielle was like, you out here with a whole nother BIT in my face. Girl, I feel bad for you, but there is 10 to 15 to 20% that don't. I'm not gonna hold you, ma'am. I'm not gonna hold you that. I'm not gonna do that, ma'am. Because you can hop off his dick. I'm not gonna hold you. You can, because you just said that y'all was messing with each other before you even came out there. So that means that you're still messing with him while he's talking to Mackenzie. So would that mean that you are the side chick now if Mackenzie is actually his girlfriend? Or are they just in a situationship and he got a situation with you too after y'all done cut the engagement off? And I feel like the engagement is very new. They've been together for over 5 years, so I'm sure those feelings are still strong. But it's like, I feel bad for you, girl. But that 10 to 15 to 20% don't, because you can opt out. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just don't feel like you should have that type of access afterwards. But I do understand sometimes the heart wants what the heart wants, and sometimes you ain't trying to be out here and going and fucking on no other man. You rather just fuck on your baby daddy. I get, you know what I'm saying? So like, if it don't work out, or I'm sorry, not if it don't work out, but if you end up getting pregnant, at least you had a baby by the same man. Like, some people take, high value and that type of stuff versus going out here hunching on somebody then end up whatever, whatever. But girl, I don't know. Like I just can't feel all the way 100% sorry for you when you can opt out of this and let that man do what he gonna do. And in all honesty, it might appear that he's doing more things with Mackenzie if that's how you feel, but I really don't think Mackenzie's gonna get any better than what you got. It may look like that, just like we saw with Morgan's ex, right? They put up this cute front as though everything's great. Oh, we had twins. Oh, we're having another baby. La 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 la, my baby. I love you. I love you. And then what we see, the lady had a handprint on her damn face, and the man had charges. But ultimately, the charges were dismissed, right? And I believe that it was because the person wasn't cooperative. So I believe they were dismissed because of that. And it's like, is the relationship really better? Nah, she just probably not gonna put more shit on social media no more, knowing that she probably gonna be running right back to him. Like she ain't got no man better than you. They just good at putting up a front. But yeah. You said wait, which one? I was talking about Morgan's ex, Eric Bledsoe. The woman he's with now, Brianna May, or whatever her name is. Um, yeah, they got into it last year, and it was like a handprint on her face. She was alleging that he slapped her. But those charges ended up being dismissed, but it didn't matter because she came out with that post at the top of the week. By the end of the week, she was over there putting hearts and saying my baby and all of that under his post. So, oh, she opened the page again, girl. No, she didn't. She must knew I was over there trying to get to her page. That's why Brianna opened that page up, girl. Because Brianna wasn't gonna open that page up. Let me see, girl. She did open that page up. Girl, she did. She did. Girl, Brianna, open that page up. Wait, Bree. See, what you not finna do, Brianna, is play on my top with these cute babies. But what you not finna do is play on my top because when I came on your page the last time, girl, you had all kind of pictures of you and your baby Dottie like this. But these pictures are gone. This is from 70 weeks ago. So are you trying to let us know that it may be trouble in paradise again? Or is you trying to say that y'all not, you know what I'm saying, cool like that? I ain't see that first one, girl. Now we ain't finna click on the butt stuff and be sitting over there flagging the YouTube. So it look like they still together. Y'all saw her sitting on that putting her butt up there on that sink where them babies gotta brush their teeth and wash their face at, girl. Y'all saw, and she was over there in that picture with her man. But this right here was from what, September 8th. So they are welcoming a new baby. So yeah, child, they welcoming a new baby, but that's her. They are still together, happy as can be, I suppose. Her page will be locked up at some point again. But yeah. So I don't know what they got going on because she sure sat up there and deleted some posts and stuff because she had way more photos than what she got up here now of him and her, and these were recent photos. So either way, girl, get locked. But that's all that I have. I just wanted to give you guys a recap of Basketball Wives LA as well as Orlando. Um, you know what? They might be married now. She is using his last name. I wouldn't be surprised if they ran to the courthouse and just got married, child. Dang, I hate that. And then when I was seeing Morgan sit up there and she was crying and she said how she got to see her kids suffer and her daughter got to go to therapy for like 3 times a week. You know, if your daughter going to therapy 3 times a week, she didn't say the type of therapy, but I assumed that it was like a okay, I'm gonna check that in a second. I feel like it may have been like mental, you know what I'm saying, things that she may have been through in her past and stuff, you know, trauma, whatever, experiencing the divorce of her parents. And I feel like the way Morgan be coming at people and the way Morgan probably came at her dad, I'm assuming the way Morgan come at everybody, how she came at the dad, I'm sure that little girl has witnessed a lot. So I feel bad for her. I feel bad for the kids, man. I wonder if the kids even have a relationship, which I don't think, with the new kids that this man done went on to have. But let me see what her story's over there saying, girl. She probably finna clap back at people like, I see y'all all on my page. Oh, she over there again. Okay, let's see. Anything else? Ow. Hold on, just to clarify, Morgan came to my wedding after her divorce. I introduced her to the producers after her divorce in 2021. Never in my life have I talked to her ex-husband directly, only to Brianna or through Brianna to fact check where these bogus claims were coming from. I can be the villain, but not over something I didn't do. Hashtag Basketball Wives Orlando. And girl, this is coming from Miss Ashley. Because remember, y'all, Morgan was calling out Ashley for being in communication with this lady's man or her ex-husband. And when Morgan asked Ashley this, what did Ashley say? She said, sure. And it's like it ain't no damn sure, bitch, you have. And if you want me to believe that you only talk to him, you only talk to Brianna, or you talk to him through Brianna, I don't believe that. I believe that you still was in communication with him. Because here's the gag for me. And we'll come back to her stuff. Let me pause that. Here's the thing for me. You even become friends with this bitch? If you've known Morgan the longest, then I would think that you would be a friend to Eric because Eric is more familiar with you. So how did you go from being close with Eric because you're close to Morgan to not being friends with Morgan to being friends with his new bitch? Or did you always know Eric the whole time? Either way, it still don't make sense to me. Did you know Eric the whole time? And when he got with Morgan, that's how you and Morgan became cool. And now that he and Morgan are not together, you still cool with Eric. And then now you're cool with the new bitch that he's with. Either way, I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like, girl, I probably would rather you be friends with Eric than you be friends with the new bitch. High key. And hell, you was already friends enough with Eric because you was bringing bitches around according to Miss Morgan. So I don't trust Ashley. But anyway, we're gonna go ahead and get back into it and see what else they got up here. See if there's anything else. Okay, so she's talking us on November 2020. 3 years later, girl, this lady in love with her man. LOL, y'all gonna learn the truth. Cry me a river. Okay, that's what she's saying. Okay, let's see if there's anything else. The kitties are too cute. I'm coming, and when I come, I'm coming. So what you mean you coming? So what do you mean you coming, Brianna? Are you saying that we may possibly get an appearance of you being on the show? Because remember, I was saying that I was like, bring Brianna. Bring Brianna on the show so we could get some clarity. Something y'all gonna learn the truth. So we'll see. She might do a little pop up or something. I mean, we only on episode 2, so ain't no telling what's gonna really happen. Hello, but I just wanted to come and give y'all that real quick, like, okay. Let me go over here and see what Ashley talking about real quick before I tap off and close it out. Okay, yeah, she just did the clarity post. Okay. All right. So Ashley, that's the only thing Ashley did. She just wanted to clear up that part. So Ashley ain't saying nothing else. All right. All good. Okay, y'all. Again, I thank you all so much for joining. Definitely like up the video if you have yet to do so. Go ahead and subscribe to the channel if you're not already subscribed to the channel as well. Feel free to follow me on Instagram and Twitter at JamiThatsMe, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Bye bye.